It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
As we see a couple of teams who were both started in Boston. It's the New England Patriots and the Washington Commanders. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Alongside my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Cade Scott, and this is a matchup, Brock, that we may see many, many times in the future of this league. A couple of rookie starters leading their offenses at quarterback.
And that really does make it a measuring stick game for both of them, Kate. Rookie quarterbacks in the draft, they're always linked to each other from the moment they're tabbed the starters in their first season. And then when you get to look across and you get to play one, you know that both of them want to be the one who leads their guys to a win, because that's a victory that will be talked about both for the rest of their rookie season and beyond.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Landover. Jamison Crowder on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. But, man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wines.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Bails out of the pocket quick, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Drake entered the league as a top 5 pick because he checks a lot of boxes. Just the way you want him. Tall, athletic, great arm. 1 year at North Carolina, put on an absolute show. And yeah, second year as a starter took a little bit of a beating and some question whether or not he was still a top 5 pick. The ability, there's no question there. It is now the consistency in taking care of the football that will be a big part of Drake's career.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 43. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Running for it with Stevenson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion here. To the air on first down, May. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
May not a throw on third. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one gains 7. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is ahead for about 5. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Pulled in by Bourne. And this one does not go far. Third and just 2 to go. May looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's good for 7 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throw for May. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Chris Rodriguez now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They put a receiver in motion here left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Broke through the tackle. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Commanders will have a first.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're going to toss it to Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Play fake here. Daniels. Throw left side. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Eckler is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Ramiz Ahmed for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go again with Stevenson. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stop for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A give left side to Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Patriots. Behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
May now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
2nd and 3 now. Made a throw it. Cut by Gibson. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To throw, here's May. That finds Gibson, complete. Touchdown, New England! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Crowder with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Daniels on first down. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Patriots out in front. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. Rager with the return here. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. May now from the gun. He's got the hook up to Bourne. Still going inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Gibson here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he has the New England touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Commander 7.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Crowder with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Commanders set to take over. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Daniels from the pistol. It's taken in by Sinnott. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Pats will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Garrett Forrest able to make the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this to Henry. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. May now. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Commanders will go on offense. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running back, motioning right. It's caught, Eckler. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Daniels off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Patriots running their offense out there. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down throw for May. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and just 2 to go. Stevenson with another carry. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. His 1st effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 4. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Daniels back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense up to the line fast. Ertz reels it in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throw complete to Eckler. Is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ahmed now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Rager with the return here. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Patriots and wide receiver Kendrick Bourne set to take over now. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. So out now comes the punter. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Crowder with a return here. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Able to find Dotson here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Play fake here. Daniels. A bit of desperation on this deep. This is brought in at the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The give inside to Stevenson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, you know, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.